Baltimore didn't earn the nickname Charm City for nothing. Walking the streets, you'll notice a city rich with history, art, and the hustle of everyday life. However, for many Baltimoreans, the beauty of the city is not always their reality. The Baltimore-Washington Electric Vehicle Initiative, also known as BEVI, has been working to imagine a better Baltimore. But what does that look like? We have a big dream because Baltimore has big problems. Issues of poverty, vacancies, unemployment, and segregation are all islands of unmet need. Baltimore, much like its citizens, has a unique array of needs and desires. There is no place that expresses this more clearly than its transportation hubs. Each stop, be it at a metro station, along a link route, or on the light rail, supports its own community of citizens. These hubs are the key to accessing Baltimore's economic, social, and cultural landscape.
Sometimes they'll tell you to be here at 12:15 and they come 12:05, or people come 12:30. So you gotta really on your instinct, just sitting here waiting.
You got some rude bus drivers like the one in the red hat. They don't even help you out. You sitting there getting lost and they say, we told you get off 5 stops ago and they ain't tell you nothing.
I think transportation is good. I think the scheduling is all the time.
Every day, because you get on the bus every day. Everybody come here every day.
Despite a 7% overall population decrease in Baltimore City since 2000, its bus ridership continues to grow. Approximately 63% of MTA ridership comes from those riding the bus, a number which has grown exponentially since 2006. Through extensive interviews with bus riders across Baltimore, complaints about schedules, reliability, accessibility, and rude bus drivers emerged again and again. Baltimore workers depend on the bus system to get to their jobs, and unreliability of bus times seriously impacts their day.
And I start at 5:30 in the morning to get to work at 7.
Their jobs are their livelihood, and they can't afford to be late. One of the city's most vulnerable populations is also its most mobile.
My walker phones, but then if the bus gets too crowded, it's pressing into my knees and people just don't care. They don't pull the seats up like they do for wheelchairs. The bus driver gets up, lift up the front seats so they can have room, but they don't do it for the people with the walkers and canes.
Right.
They don't do that.
The elderly and disabled frequently use public transit, expressing a level of comfort with the system that other riders had yet to achieve. For these individuals, the mobility bus is one of the only viable ways to get around town. National averages suggest that there are as many as 74,000 disabled people living in Baltimore City, many of whom need specialized assistance with groceries, attending doctor's appointments, or just visiting friends and family. Riders we spoke to expressed a loyalty to its staff members, stating that they were friendly and called them by name. The regular bus, however, often caused issues of physical comfort and unwarranted stress for both the rider and their family members who cannot be there for physical support. Our field research indicated that a rider's journey could last anywhere from 20 to 90 minutes on a given day. We mapped the difficulties encountered at each stage of this journey, from before riders left their homes until they arrived at their destinations. And what we found is that the biggest discomfort in the journey arose during the waiting and riding stages. Sitting in the cold waiting for a bus to come is unpleasant for anyone, let alone for someone trying to get their eggs home from the grocery store in one piece. But what if there was a world where every rider knew exactly when their bus would arrive? No more getting up at 5:30 a.m. to begin a journey, resigned to inevitable waits and unpredictability. Collaborating alongside BEVI, our team imagined a simple bus stop upgrade that focuses on mitigating the issues riders face on their journey, particularly for Baltimore's most vulnerable populations. Push for Assistance is a button at every bus stop that riders can press while waiting to alert the next bus driver that someone needs help boarding. The service can be seen as a complement to the stop request boards already present on buses. This can both build positive relationships between riders and drivers, as well as provide relief to caregivers worried about their loved ones. Mobility assistance currently only captures a small portion of riders with limited mobility. Most still rely on regular buses, which can create stress for riders and the system. Bus stops can offer Wi-Fi, which communicates with passing buses to generate accurate arrival times on LED time boards.
Yeah, that was Wi-Fi at a bus stop? That's like next level.
One rider told the Baltimore Sun, "With Uber and Lyft, you can see that the vehicle moves on the screen. You should be able to have it for buses." And we agree. In addition to the GPS already being installed on every bus in Baltimore, we suggest placing interactive maps at every bus station so that riders who may not have phones can see where their buses are located in real time. And it's all supported by a sustainable microgrid that lays the foundation for Baltimore's renewable future. Solar panels with batteries could easily provide the wattage needed to power the energy-efficient button, router, sign, and map. Many people in Baltimore are planning on a daily, if not hourly, basis. Studies have shown that financial stress impairs cognitive capacity. BEVI's proposal steps in by taking the load off the minds of Baltimore City commuters. Less stress on Baltimore's workforce means more time focusing on the things that matter: their families, communities, and futures. When we asked community members with limited mobility if they would use this service, the answer was a resounding yes. In fact, some entrepreneurial minds already came up with the notion.
Someone invested in like an actual mobility grocery round type of thing. I think that would help out a lot. My sister and I had an idea that we would just do it ourselves in our own vehicle.
Baltimore commuters are the pulse of the city, and they care about each other. They have places to go, and we want to help them get there. Improving transportation is a cost-effective way to improve the lives of residents on the move. Building solutions for this population is the key to building the renewable future of Baltimore.
Oh, I love this shit. Oh,
Yeah?
I mean, that's a tough one.
What do you love about it?
Oh, hey. Come on, great people.
Let's work to keep Charm City, well, charming. Join us in realizing this vision. Learn more about the Baltimore-Washington Electric Vehicle Initiative by going online at www.marylandev.org today.